Round 2, we won the die roll. Play first. Yeah, we're gonna keep this. Like, this hand has no red mana. Excuse me, which is a little bit scary, but this is still a good hand. We at least get to go skiff into freighter into broker. Seems pretty good. Alright, well. Now we got all the mana we needed. All the vehicles. Alright. Certainly not intimidated by that. Alright. Alright. That's a fantastic draw. Really nice draw. So here's what we do. Go lookout. We go activate skiff. Go activate freighter. And swing with these two. Now we go Pyrohelix. And pass. All right. So let's Sparks the Stomper. Activate the skiff. Activate the freighter. Get the freighter tapped by the trap, but still get in for 3 damage. It's a lot of colors. Okay, good draw there. So let's play the Bruiser. Oh, I guess I can't crew with it right away. Intertapped was deliberately done. All right, let's go. Same plan as before here. Crew plus crew. Get our thing tapped. No tapped. Well, have to see what's up about that. Must have a bounce. Okay, so it goes back. We're going to go Pyrohelix plus replay Freighter. See what our opponent does with the card. They put it on top, so they found something sexy. So we'll go Pyrohelix. Freighter. And pass. All right. What is this one again? Whenever a permanent you control is put into a graveyard to get an energy, and then you can get cards from your deck. Well, I'm not too scared of that. That was a good draw. So that's going to let us block the Voyager. So we play the Monitor. Activate the Freighter. Freighter gets tapped. We attack with Broker. Certainly wouldn't mind if opponent blocked this. I mean, they sort of have to, right? I guess they don't have to. All right. Takes it. We play Bruiser and pass. All right. So opponent is 4 color, but we only saw 2 things. 2 colors, right? So splashing for white, splashing for red. So could mean rares. We don't know yet. Deadlock Trap. I actually like this card. Aetherworks Marvel, though. I mean, it's a cool card. I can't imagine it's that great and limited, but maybe my opponent will prove me wrong. We'll find out. I guess it's kind of cool synergy with some cards because the permanent you control put into a graveyard, so it works with your little servo tokens as a way to get free spells. But yeah, I mean, I guess Mind Rod is a way to deal with a 4-color deck, but I think we're gonna stick to the same game plan here. Yeah, this hand is very good. This hand is very good. Ooh, Voltaic Brawler. That card's very good too. Well, we're just gonna kill it. Let's not deal with Powerhouse, dude. And we still get to bash for 2. Ooh, I like to see that. Now we get to play Monitor. All right. Opponent is going crazy with fixing an energy at the moment. So bashing away. And playing the Monitor. So with Welding Sparks now too, can deal 4 damage to something. Nothing to be scoffed at there. All right, Aetherworks Marvel, so sure. How much do you need again? What do you need? 6? So still 2 away from that. Okay. So let's get in there. Play the Skiff and pass. So Welding Sparks, magically a little 5 damage dealer at the moment. Very nice. Opponent is very well fixed. There's a deadlock trap. So our opponent can get a free spell off the Aetherworks Marvel, but we've got the Welding Sparks and the Pyrohelix, so I would argue that we're fairly safe to just get in there. Honestly, I'm just going to give Menace. What giving Menace does is, I feel like it doesn't even let my opponent block. Now I can't cast Welding Sparks and Pyrohelix, but I think I'm okay with that. We'll see. Okay. It's pretty good value play. Gain a little life. So we'll pass. So opponent can't use Deadlock Trap anymore. Or can't use Deadlock Trap at all, really. They just did it for Cloud Blazer. Not that that's bad, but... Alright, so let's just Pyrohelix Cloud Blazer. So you get an energy, which means my opponent can tap something. I'm not sure if I'm worried about that, though. Guess I might as well play the land, too. So let's give Menace here. Opponent can tap the monitor. Honestly, I probably should have just pre-combated the Welding Sparks, because then I could have gotten in for... Yeah, basically I was saving the Welding Sparks for something bigger, but I probably shouldn't have. Because at this point I just want to Pyrohelix my opponent's face. Alright. Hopefully that's not a costly mistake, but we'll find out. Yeah, we're just going to pass. So I think at the end of my opponent's turn, I'm probably just going to Welding Sparks their Artisan. This complicates things a little bit. Alright, now I guess I'll Pyrohelix. Alright. So opponent can tap our monitor again. All right. It's pretty good value too. A lot of card draw in there. Okay. Well, guess we welding sparks the artisan. I guess I can hang. Well, see, the problem with this is it just is. Like, I'm not scared about a 1/4, which kind of makes me just want to keep this sparks for like a Arborback Stomper or something. Because we've still got the late game on lockdown. And opponent's got 3 cards in hand. I feel like there's a decent chance. See, the problem is if I kill the sparks, I can attack with the monitor. They'll tap it again. They'll get another energy. So it's like I'm trading one of my basically one of my last removal spells for a 1/4, which doesn't feel worth it. So I think we're actually going to hang out. I'm going to save the welding sparks for something I can't deal with. Like killing Stomper just makes more sense to me. All right, I guess now in response to that, I'll sparks. Because now I might not get the opportunity to do it. Well, no play is good, but... So let's give Menace here. Oh, so they've got the select for inspection. Which I guess is fine. Let's see what opponent does. They put the card on top, so they found something spicy. Let's get our dudes out. And pass. All right, they found their Stomper. We're like a vehicle away from looking pretty sexy here. But yeah, I think we're like officially out of removal now. Not sure I understand that. Yeah, so they're going to just gain a bunch of life, which is pretty good. But they have way less cards in their deck, so who knows? Them gaining life's not going to win them the game. I guess they are ahead on the clock here, though. Not that that really matters. All right, well, Geralt's pretty sweet, but I imagine my opponent's just going to let me mill myself for 3. They only took 4. Not that much. Yeah, if I attack with Menace Monitor, they just get to kill it and trade it for a servo token, which doesn't seem that good for me. Getting a wee bit of lag here now. Not too bad, just a little bit. So I guess I can bring in the Ruinous Gremlin. I've probably seen enough artifacts where that's good. Even killing a 5/7 with your 1-drop is pretty good. All right. There we go. So pretty happy, I guess, he used the Malfunction on the Gear Hulk rather than the Freighter that I just played. Come on. Aha. So if I attack with Freighter, yeah, we're gonna consider it here. I guess I can actually Pyro Helix the servo in my opponent's face too. And that way I can give Menace to my Monitor. Does give my opponent another energy, but okay. Opponent got some nice value here. I wonder why they're letting me attack with the Monitor, though. I guess they don't really care about the life loss. I don't like being behind on the clock, but like I said, I'm getting some like intermittent lag here. It's kind of strange. Like I'm pressing F2. I guess I can just F6. Ah, well, Minister's going to beat us. So that's pretty slick for my opponent. And I think we're actually out of removal spells, believe it or not. So it looks like my opponent found the means to win. I guess they're getting us pretty good. I don't know if I have any outs here. I guess I can look, but I'm a little bit behind on the clock, so I don't really want to look too closely. Yeah, I don't even think I have anything that can win here. I don't have any removal spells left. We'll see what they get off this, and I think I'm probably just going to concede. Although, well, maybe if I'm pulling ahead on the clock, yeah, I guess it's worth playing it out. Well, the problem is I don't want my opponent to see my whole deck. So I guess we'll concede. I don't think we can win anymore. So I guess I'll bring in Ruinous Gremlin. I'm pretty impressed with our opponent's deck, though. It held us off remarkably well, especially since we had a good start, too. So they were able to just get their mana all fixed right away and get themselves all locked down and just hold us off really well. So I am impressed. All right, so we're just going to concede, not let our opponent start milling us. We were slightly ahead on the clock, but I value my opponent not knowing everything in my deck a little bit more. So I think we'll bring in the Gremlin. I don't know what to cut for it, though. Maybe a Broker. Oh, maybe the Gremlin, actually. Yeah, we'll cut the Gremlin. Yeah, Gremlin for Gremlin. All right. Okay, let's do this. Yep, good hand. Good draw. Sure. I didn't see what they did with it, the card, but I don't feel like wasting time looking. All right, so let's play the Infiltrator. Get in there. So really want to draw a land next turn, because then we can go look out Welding Sparks and Bash for like a bajillion. All right. Nice. That was perfect. So we go Lookout. Go Sparks. Activate Skiff. And get in for a bunch. Sure. Kill that. Activate this. And opponent's dead next turn unless they so they got, yeah, I don't know if they can get out of this mess. They might be, well, I guess the Stomper would do it, yeah. Stomper would do it. But, like even, yeah. Very good. All right. We'll see you in the finals.